Hi everyone, it's Professor Nin again. Yay, we've made it to the end of our chapter. So this section is just a summary of what we've discussed so far. So this whole chapter, we look at deviance, crime, and social control. We start out with understanding what deviance is, which is defined as violation of norms. And for sociologists, everyone is deviant, in part because deviant is relative and subjective. So I'm sure for any particular point in time or space, all of us have been seen as deviant somehow. Then in that section, we also discuss social control, which is the regulation and enforcement of norms. Sanctions are the means of enforcing the rules. In the second section, we look at several major theoretical perspectives. In sociology, for functionalists, we look at several theories underneath from the functionalist approach or perspective. And here, according to functionalists, deviance is seen as a key component of a functioning, healthy society. Conflict theory, on the other hand, sees deviance as an evidence of inequality in society, in particular that those who have the most power have more access to resources, particularly limited, scarce resources, and while others are oppressed. And in relations to our chapter on deviance and crime, they are often marginalized within the criminal justice system, and the legal system, the criminal justice system is, including the laws, are created to oppress them further. SI, or symbolic interactionism, they emphasize that whether or not something is deviant is based on the context and social locations of an individual. So this is changed from time to time, from space to space. In the last section, we look at crime and the law. We learn that crimes are classified by whether or not there is a use or threat of force, and whether or not there is a victim. And we also learn that while the U.S. does make an effort to collect crime statistics, but it's not accurate because there is still a lot of underreporting of crime. And finally, we also look at the criminal justice system that exists in the U.S. in order to enforce the legal code. We learn about the three branches and how they enforced the legal code. And then lastly, in relations as part of this, we also look at different responses or reactions to deviance and crime. So that's it. This concludes our chapter on deviance, crime, and social control.